Always. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're live. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. How's everyone doing this
We're good.
Saturday afternoon? Thank you so much for tuning in to our live stream. If you're going to watch this um, replay, thank you and leave a comment. So,
Yep.
anyway, I'd like to welcome again in my KV Connects live stream Natasha and Glenda, my digital business partners. How are
Nice.
you today, ladies?
We're
Good, good.
good. It's a little bit cold here in our place.
Cold. Oh, yeah, it's getting cold actually. Anyway, so this afternoon we're going to share you about our life before and during this journey of us being digital business owners. So before, of course, we all started with hesitation in I think not only with digital business. I think in everything that we're going to embark on, new journey or whatever it is, we're going to be hesitant at first, right? So first, I'm going to share you a bit about my background, the life, what was my life before starting this digital business. So as I've been I think if you were been tuning into my live stream, live stream series or interviews. I've been very open about my journey that before, well, until now, I'm working from home. That's my
Mhm.
9 to 5. And I know if you can relate with this, if you're working from home, that of course you're staying home and you have um no community other than your coworkers that you don't see face to face. Only when we have a Zoom meeting, and that's all. And that only takes what 5 minutes. So, and when when I started this digital business, I really found this very um, supportive community, and this is where I found really welcoming. I don't know. I don't see this people, these ladies, like in person, but when we go online and talk about our life and the how's our digital business going, I really feel comfortable talking about it. I'm very and I feel very supported. So let's go with these ladies. Let's hear their background about what was like how was your life like before when you started your digital business, Natasha?
Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm tuning in live from New York. I'm so happy to be here with Catherine and Glenda.
Yes.
I'm a single parent to two kids. And like I mentioned, I currently reside in New York. And so our question is, what was my life like before? So before, as a single parent, I have to juggle job, I have to juggle home, I have to juggle my life, my kids' life. So, it's looking back now, it's just that I wouldn't say that there aren't challenges. Yes, there is. But joining this business and learning how you can grow to better yourselves, because we have masterminds and like Catherine mentioned, the supportive community, you see the things that people are doing where they're reading books, you're learning to journaling, you're learning to, prioritize tasks rather than, hitting your head in all the walls, like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to go to work, I have to take your doctor's appointment, I have to do grocery shopping, the kids' appointment, all of that. And it's like more balanced where I streamline because before it's like I mentioned, the burden of everything falling on my shoulders. I have to do this, I have to go meet with my friends, I have to attend this event, like and then work on top of it. Like if I take off, in terms of missing out on work and when it comes to your pay and all of that. But I've learned to, simmer down, to be more calm, to know that there are certain things that are priority, things that really, really need to get done. Those are what I should attack first. If they're big, then I try to break them down. So it's much more balanced, it's much more peaceful, it's much more calm. But there are days when I want to
Mm.
scream and I want to yell because there is only so much that I can get done. And sometimes, I try to remind myself that, time really matters, and how I want to spend it, how useful. Because, like before, you have things to do, but you would just think of it, sit there, procrastinate, or you would go binge watch something and not realize the importance of getting a task done. So I think now I have a better hold, a better grip, and it brings so much calm because I've taken up journaling, and
Mhm.
journaling really helps me a lot because that's where I vent, and when I read, after every week I do a little review, and I overlook and, see like where I've triggered myself and how I can better myself in handling where I went off. And, like I said, it's much more balanced, and it
Mm.
makes me think that, okay, that wasn't the right approach, or that's not how I want to handle a situation. So it makes me review my thoughts. It's just bettering. So journaling is good for me. And like I mentioned, I know I keep reusing the words balance and calmness, but
Mhm.
it makes me feel good, really good, because I realize that stressing myself of getting everything done is not the way to live life. You know,
Right. Mhm.
prioritize my tasks, have my routine, and sometimes do some things. And if it doesn't work, I find way how I can change it to make it better for myself, for my children, and overall a better life. Because at the end of the day, what we want, a quality life, and do things that
Mhm.
make us feel good, and also people that we interact with make them feel good. So yeah,
Right. Mhm.
that's it.
So wow, that's good to hear that. Um, even though it's a bit ironic because you started a digital business, but then you found the balance, right? But
Yes.
yeah, because sometimes we think that we don't have time,
Right.
right? But we have a lot of time. We just need to
We do.
prioritize.
Exactly.
Yes. So how
That's
about
the
how about
key word.
yes, Ate Glenda? What was your life
Yeah, my
before?
life before I started this digital business, I'm only a simple mom. Just like what I've said before.
Mm-hmm.
I am a brain aneurysm survivor, so that's why it gives me a hard time to mingle with other person. So I am a very introvert person.
Mm-hmm.
Before, my goal is my son. So I work part time, and because my priority, just like what I've said, my son, I'd like to build a strong relationship with him while he is still young, because
Mm-hmm.
kids, I believe that kids will only be kids once, and they when they become adult, they have different life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I build a strong relationship with him from elementary to middle school. I walk with him every morning. So the
Wow.
closeness will, so now he is in high school, and he can manage his own. So he can
Mm-hmm.
work going to his school bus on his own. And now I am working full time. It's time for me to explore myself. And
Right.
because of this digital business, I learned how to explore myself, how to handle the situation, like just like what Natasha said. And like this, I have the ability to answer the straight question without being hesitant, without being afraid. Oh no, what I'm going to say, right? So building confidence because this business have a very supportive community, and just like the three of us, we have no financial connection at all, right? But we are here for each other, to support each other, just to reach our goals, because we have all the same goals. Yeah, that's my life before I started this digital business, and I am very thankful because our my goal to have a strong foundation with my son is really stable now. So the closeness is already there, even he is in high school. Yes, that's it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that your son will, cherish those moments that you walk with him every morning. Imagine every morning you walk
Yes.
with him to school. Yes. So anyway, I know that when we talk about digital business, we're going to of course, going to assess ourselves if we can do this, because it's digital, it's new. We don't know how to do these things and this and that. So I'm curious, for you, Natasha, what was your, when you were starting, what was your comfort level with technology when you first started? How did you um how did you feel when you know, when they off when you saw this one, and what made you jump into it, even though you know that you're not really, well, I'm going to assume that you're not really confident with, because for me, when I started, I know about a bit about content creation. I've been really familiar with Canva before. And um so yeah, I'm curious as to how you tackle the digital business before, when you were just starting.
Oh boy, I panicked.
Okay. Well,
I think it's a normal reaction, right? I think it's a
yeah.
normal reaction.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, it's a community where if you want to grow, if you want to develop yourself, right? It's not an overnight progress. It takes
Mm-hmm.
time, right? And I didn't want to do certain things. I must be honest with that, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh God, why would I do this? It just makes me wanted to fall back. But then I
Mm-hmm.
had a reality check with myself. Like, people are doing it because they see the value in it. What value do I see in it? And if I want to learn, if I want to grow, if I want to develop, then I have to come out of my comfort zone, because we quickly always want to feel the comfort,
Mm-hmm.
and they say when you're comfortable, you don't thrive, right?
Yes.
So you have to go out into the unknown. You have to put yourself in that uncomfortable spot, and then ideas start flowing. When you do something like, for example, Canva, you start content
Mm-hmm.
creation. Yes, it's there. Tools are there. We have the tools. But now it's not going to work if I don't work it, if I don't put in the effort, if I don't realize that someone else is in the same situation that I am, and how I want to connect with that person. How do I relay my thoughts into that content creation?
Right.
So I
Yeah.
had to pick myself up bit by bit, and I didn't force myself. I just had that talk and realized, you know what, I'm a mom, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been when our kids are born, we don't have a manual to work with, right? We
Yes.
get that mother's instinct, and
Mm-hmm.
you do whatever it takes. You read up, you research, and all of that. So similarly, I'm just putting that little correlation. I tell myself that this is something that I'm doing for my kids because it has the
Mm-hmm.
potential to be passed on to them. And this is a business that I want to build. And I want to build it so that whoever become my business partners, they would understand and see the value in it. My children would see that value in it. So yeah, it was hard at first, but you know what? No 2 days are the same, but
Mm-hmm.
every day you have to wake up with that mindset, that to believe in yourself, to push yourself. And when you look back, you'll see where your shortcomings, where you've grown, where you have potential for improvement. So all of that. And it starts with you. If you want to do
Mm-hmm.
it, you will do it.
Yeah.
Somebody you We have so much support here, and I think you have to
Right.
feed off of that, because we
Yeah.
have people who are working two, three, four jobs. We all
Mm-hmm.
have that 12-hour day, 12-hour night. We all have that same 24 hours, and if they can do it, why can't you? Why can't
Right.
we? Why can't I? Right? So
Mm-hmm.
I try to develop that mentality and understand that to each their own. So whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it. So,
Yes. I like what you said about the you mentioned about something about connection. I
yeah.
think for us, content creation is not just about having like very good what do you call that? Um,
Information,
content
where
content to put out, or how good is your branding, how pretty it is. I think what matters most is how you connect with your audience, with the people that we wanted to, share how
inspire. Yeah.
valuable,
The
yeah,
authentic.
valuable this,
Yeah.
the authenticity, that how we want to share this opportunity with them, you know show them how it's changing our lives too, right? So
Yes.
yeah, and also there, if there's no risk, there are no rewards. So we've got to go out there and put ourselves and face our fears.
Fears.
So,
Yeah.
oh, speaking of fears, Ate Glenda, what were your biggest fears about putting yourself out there online? I know that you're an introvert, but how did
Yes.
you able to overcome it?
Right.
Yes, yeah, I used to feel hesitant about this
Mm,
our digital business because I worried about what people might think of me, right?
mm,
Just
external judgment.
yes, the judgments. But especially now with so many online businesses out there, it can be challenging, right, to discern which ones are
Mm-hmm.
trustworthy and some are just not genuine, just like what we said. But however,
Right.
once I discovered that our business operates with integrity and transparency, my confidence began to grow because just like we mentioned before in our interviews, we are affiliated with a company that has been in the industry for 50 years already. And that's 50 years. It speaks volume about its credibility and stability, right?
Yeah.
So I've come to realize also that what truly matters is the value we provide and the relationship we build. So, with our commitment to quality and authenticity, I'm excited about the positive impact we can make together. So, the support also from our established partner, just like the three of us, gives me the confidence to share our vision and engage with others. So, knowing we're part of something genuine and meaningful, this newfound confidence has not only fueled my success but also empowered me to inspire others along the way. So, yes, that's it for me.
Yeah, so I think we're all afraid of external judgment, I think.
Yeah.
We This is the most common
Yeah.
um reason for us, like we're so scared of how other people might
Think
see
about
what we're
that.
doing right now, right? But then when I think about it, you can't really convince people to believe in you or to
Mm-hmm.
believe your business, right? So you don't have, I think for me, I really, I it's not my responsibility to convince anyone
To
to
believe it.
believe to believe it. So I think for us, what we're gonna do is just show them how it's changing us,
Mm-hmm.
how 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 far we've come, especially in our mindset. Especially me, before I was so skeptic. I was so this has been really humbling for me, because before I started the digital business, I've been watching YouTube, because I've shared this in my post one time, that I've also been planning to start something
Mm-hmm.
myself, like build a business or something like that. So what I did was, watch thousands of YouTube videos, listen to podcasts and things like that. But then what I realized, you really need somebody with you, or not just someone, really a community to build that with you, because you can't do it by yourself.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's me before. So I thought I can do this by myself, because there are a lot of people, they're claiming that they build, let's say, YouTube channel. They built their YouTube channel by
Yeah.
themselves, right? So but for me, when I think about it, why do you have to? But now their mistake was, they should have asked for help, because it was really um taxing with their mental health, and they led to burnout, things like that. So for me, that's the thing. So you don't have to do everything by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what changed my mindset now, because I'm used to doing things by myself. Like whenever I have a project, I because the perfectionist in me is there. Like I wanted to do this by myself because I wanted to be in a certain way. But that's not how it is. So that's how this digital business changed my mindset. How about you guys? The difference between your mindset before and now.
Maybe for me, my
Mm-hmm.
mindset before compare now, I need
Mm-hmm.
to start to believe in myself first. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how other people believe in you?
Right.
Right? Yeah, that's
Mhm.
that's it for me. A little bit short, but
Yes, it's inner work.
yes,
Inner work
exactly.
first. So how about you, Natasha? So the difference, the mindset before and now. How this digital business change you or your mindset?
You know that
Mhm.
that quote. I don't know who. It's not coming to my head right now, but that quote that says it takes a community.
Mhm.
You know, the real essence of it. It takes a community. So based off of what you mentioned, certain things you can do by yourself. Like we can be moms, we have that superpower. But now it comes for a business. You
Mhm.
need a community, you need people, you need support, you need guidance. Certain things you can do off your own, but at the same time, you need support, you need guidance, you need help. Not everything you can do. And with
Mhm.
this business and this community, listen, like Glenda mentioned, you have to believe in yourself, right? You believe in yourself that you can do it, and you have a community and support as we do here to feed off of, and knowing that you can get help from anyone and everyone, nothing can stop you.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
now it's more, like I've met you ladies virtually, like we're getting to know each other. We're so comfortable with each other. We
Mhm.
can even talk about our lives, vent about whatever we want, no judgment. We're not under scrutiny here.
Mhm.
So, it gives you that peace of mind, that confidence that yes, you know what? Because when you have support, you have guidance, and you have help, it makes you overall more strong. It makes that power within you comes out, and it makes you want to do more, right? And not
Mhm.
only for yourself, because that's when you develop that little talent that you may have, or that skill that you have, you can put into work and not only help yourself, you can even help others, you can teach others. So
Right.
all of that, in itself is self growth. And
Mhm.
appreciation. You have people who appreciate you, who clap for you, who cheer you on, who doesn't even meet you physically or have to know you, but they're rooting for you. So all in all, it builds your confidence. It builds my confidence. It knows that at the end of the day, when I'm judging myself, nobody's judging me. When I'm not seeing my potential, people are seeing it in me. So that makes you
Mhm.
feel good. That makes you want to do more, right? So you realize that, you know what? Oh God, I haven't done much today. But then when you meet up, like we have our virtual get togethers, and people compliment you, they talk to you, you realize that, you know what? Shit, I'm doing damn
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
I got this. I can do this.
Mhm.
And days when you're feeling down and you reflect back, you know that, you know what, you're not in this alone. So it just revives your confidence. It makes you
Mhm.
feel good. It pushes you. So yeah, from hesitant to confident. There it is.
Yes. So
Yes.
we can say that for me, I can't say that I'm 100% confident. I'm a work in progress, but yeah,
Right.
we're here,
We all
right? We're
are.
doing a live
For each
stream.
other, right? To support each
Right.
other.
Yes, we're supporting each other, and I hope the people who are going to tune into this replay, I hope you found this valuable. We're here to share with you we're we're not afraid to be vulnerable and talk about these things with you, because we're real people here. experiencing these things, and we want to inspire you to step out your comfort zone. If you're hesitant with not only joining or starting your own digital business or whatever it is that you want to pursue in life, take risk, go out of your comfort zone, because there's no risk, no rewards, no risk.
No
So
risk.
yes, um that will be all for our afternoon live stream. Yeah, so thank you so much, ladies, and I'm gonna see you again, right?
Yes.
Okay, have a
Sure.
good one. Bye
Yes. Bye
everyone, thank you so
bye.
much.